Yo, yo, you are watching The Greenhouse. My name is Vic, here with my man Goodness, and
Hey,
we have the very special pleasure of talking to someone who's very near and dear to my heart, Emily Afton, very amazingly talented
amazing.
artist who came through, graced us with a shot in dark performance of her song Lonestar. Emily, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. So great.
That's a,
So happy to be here.
all right, man.
Absolutely.
Welcome, man. Thank you for rocking with us. I was telling Vic, after seeing your performance, I just recently saw it. I was like, man, I just want to hug you, man. That was like amazing performance. Everything about it was like grade A. Like, I mean, we get people to come and do shows. Like that's what this show is all about. Everybody gets a shot in the dark, right? Everybody. I mean, anybody that's in the area that we can schedule in at the right time, and they get lucky, they get to grace, they get to grace our stage, right? But you are probably, if not the one of my favorite performances so far. I mean,
Oh, big gracious
Damn.
goodness.
yeah. And
Wow.
I was like, trying to like decipher the whole song, but I'll let Vic take a. It was an amazing song. I'm really excited to talk to you. But I'm just gonna be quiet and listen while Vic and.
Thank you, Omar. I appreciate all
I just
that.
want to say that off the bat, yo. Stick to this video, listen to this video, watch this video right now, this interview. But after, you're gonna get to see what I'm talking about, and it's something amazing.
100%, 100%. You don't have to be quiet and just sit here, bro. You can chime in.
No, I'll chime in, but I'm just saying, I know you guys know each other, you guys have history, so please let the world know all about this beautiful lady. You know what I mean?
Yo, it's to echo what Goodness said. Like, Lone Star has always been such a favorite song of mine, and like such an amazing song. I think just like really showcasing kind of like the larger growth of you as an artist. Um, for people who don't know who you are, give us like a roundup, an overview of Emily Afton, of who you are, what you're all about.
I am a singer-songwriter from San Diego who's been living in the Bay for the past almost decade.
Yeah.
And I just landed here in LA to keep working on some stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here in LA trying it out. And yeah, I make music for, I guess, for myself, but also for people who want to connect and like who want to like feel their feelings but feel it together in a hopefully what I dream of being a communal way. Like we're all kind of going through whatever we're going through, and so I want to make music that opens people up and allows them to actually feel that inside of themselves.
Mm.
Wow.
That's a great way to put it. I love that. I feel like the communal relating of like being able to experience experiences together is kind of the universality of music in general, right? It's like
Yeah.
taking that and then taking it one step further and being like, yo, it's okay to feel. Like just feel
Yeah.
a little bit, right?
Yeah, just go in there. Get in. Yeah.
You do that well. I mean, and like the song is it Lone Star, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like Spaceballs, right?
What?
Lone Star. No, I'm just
They're
kidding.
just like, boom,
No, but I mean,
out
you
of
got
left
you get
field
real
by
you get really into that song right there. And but not only that, like as far as the songwriting, but I mean, a lot of people cheated this season. Like it was supposed to be a solo performance. Some people brought an extra guitar player. Someone brought two guitar players. I was like, but you did it by yourself. You had your own effects. Like, I mean, that's something that's like that just you just slapped everybody in the face and said, "How this house is done, yo,
Mm.
this how it's done." Drop the mic. Let's go.
Tell us a bit about Lone Star as a song.
Yeah, exactly. This song is gonna be in the EP that you're putting out, right?
This song is this new EP that I'm putting out. Yes, it does have the newest version of
Ooh.
Lone Star,
So it's
actually
a fresh
featuring.
song.
It's a fresh version. It's featuring the singer Luz Elena Mendoza from Ila Bamba, and she and I are harmonizing, and it's very like campfire,
Oh
like
yeah.
dreamy acoustic version. The original version I wrote probably 3 years ago after getting off of tour. And we toured through Texas, and I tried drinking the beer Lonestar for the first time. And just like, so yeah, it all comes back to beer, which, what doesn't? And yeah, it was just a really dreamy time, like touring and going to these like honky tonk bars for the first time for me. And so I got back and just kind of wanted to write this like really nostalgic love song. And the line, I just want to be drinking a Lone Star in an old bar with you, just kind of like popped into my mind. And from there, it's history.
Yeah, you could substitute Lone Star with any beverage. You know what I mean?
Sure.
You know what I mean? Bud Light for the raza out there. For the raza out there, I want to drink a Bud Light with you. You know what I mean? In the bar. You know what I mean? Like for for the hipsters, I want to drink an IPA in a bar with you one day, baby girl. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? That sounds right. That sounds about right.
Yeah.
You got the wrong generation of Latinos. You gotta get it's Modelo time all time, fool.
Man, I mean, I don't know, man. I'll be trying to bring beers to my family, like, oh, check out this new IPA, or like they'll be like, yeah, okay, mijo, and they'll just open up another Bud Light and be like, yeah,
facts. Same, actually. I'm not even an IPA drinker. I don't even drink anymore.
Yeah, but
like when someone hands me a beer and I'm like, oh, I'm good, thanks.
I'll try it, like, but that's what I'm saying. But like, you have a barbecue, you got some good, good food going. I was like, maybe we go a little fancy. We'll get a chimay, chimay or something, you know what I mean? Like something like, nice, you know what I mean? And it ends up going wrong, and I end up drinking it by myself, and I'm
that's a bullshit lie. My dog is just freaking out in the front yard. That's a bullshit lie. You just brought that so that you could like drink it by yourself and use it as an excuse. Let's be real.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I'm not that guy though. I mean, but yeah, imagine like the guy that comes with the 6-pack just for himself.
That like, definitely happens.
Who's that guy? You know what I mean? Like,
sure. I'm sure that happens more often than people would like to admit.
Oh yeah, this is just
so the process of going on tour as an artist and like experiencing new places and new people through your art, right? Through your craft, that's something that obviously hasn't been the case for tons of artists in the last year or so. How are you feeling about getting back into it, about playing shows again, about potentially going on tour again? How's that all feeling for you?
I honestly feel kind of rejuvenated. I'm ready to get back in there, but I'm also ready to like turn down gigs and say no to the ones I don't want to do and say yes to the ones I do want to do. So I'm like, it's like, I feel like I kind of realized I was in like a unhealthy relationship, and now I'm like getting back in the dating scene, and I have more like tools to be able to actually do it in a more healthy way this time. Because it's such a hustle playing shows, but I also miss the hell out of it. Like I miss it so much. So I'm ready.
Good parts.
Yeah,
like connecting and like meeting new fans and making new fans and like seeing people really be influenced by your music. I mean, I feel like that's just an indescribable feeling.
Yes.
That nothing really compares to overall.
Yes.
Nothing compares to you.
Thank you.
I know Vic had told me that you were from out of town, or you were from the north. But now that you're in LA, that means you can come to our mixer we're having. So
yes, I can.
We're gonna be having the end of the season get together in
Amazing.
July. You got to be there.
Yeah, I mean, so Victor and I used to work together for a really long time, and
before basically, I was a jaded music industry professional who hates the music industry.
Yes.
Omar knows. He always yells at me about it. Yeah. He's like, "You're too young to be this jaded." I'm like, "You haven't seen what I've seen."
No, I've seen some crazy shit. No, don't get me wrong, but I know, but
you haven't seen what I've done to him, Omar. You don't know about all the things I've done.
No, I can only imagine.
Emily gave me life. If anything, other circumstance of people that was different.
It's the good and the bad, right? I mean, you guys are still here together. We're here.
Yeah, we love each other.
It's never too late.
Never too late.
I'm good. I'm done. I'm good.
It's never
I'm
too
good.
late.
I feel a song coming on.
Wait. I want Emily. I want you to finish your thought. We interrupted you.
Oh, sorry.
No. I want you. Don't apologize to me.
You want to keep talking about beer?
Yeah.
Or no?
Embarrassing.
So my thought was, just that you and I've worked together for a long time, and to be honest, I can't remember what I was gonna say.
I think that,
She was already thinking about the next single right now. She was like, "Yo, like,
yeah,
I'm feeling good right now.
well,
Let's
feeling
go,
good.
dude.
Come on, Emily.
Let's
I'm
break
feeling
it down.
good.
Let's break it down.
Right.
I mean, Consideration which was the original EP release
Mhm.
that you put out, was released, because I know this, full transparency, right before the pandemic.
Right.
Really kind of fucked everything up, right?
Yeah.
In all honesty. So it was like so many things kind of went sideways with that in general. So now you're in the process of this project where you're giving Consideration new life. Tell us about that. Tell us about Reconsideration.
Thank you for asking my big money question. Yeah, the EP that I spent quarantine making is a remix EP of the EP that I released right before I knew that coronavirus was going to happen, and we released Consideration on March 6th, and then after that it's kind of just like kaputs, no music industry after that.
Mm-hmm.
And then so we were just kind of, my drummer and I and my team were just like, how do we get these songs to be heard if we can't play them? And so we decided to just remake all of the songs from it except for one song, Sylvia, because that song is perfect the way it is. And so yeah, we redid 6 out of the 7 songs in a much more stripped down, intentional format, using a much more intentional format, like trying to just use maybe like 4 instruments tops for each song, and really not trying to do what I think I'm definitely guilty of, or I don't want to make it a negative thing, but what I've done in the past, which is like bury my songs in production, because it's so fun to do that in the recording studio or when you're producing at home, whatever. So anyway, we tried to make it really stripped back and intentional, and and from that came this next batch of recordings, and we called that Reconsideration. And I am so proud of it. It's like I feel like I actually made something that I would listen to, like I've been chasing that feeling this whole time making music. So
dude, that gave me goosebumps. That's so exciting.
Really?
Yeah, I love that. I mean, that's it. That's the
point. That's what you want.
That's the core.
Yeah.
That's the core of everything. Like, like I said, we have so much history together. We have, we've been through so much together. Like, I know so much of kind of the process of all this stuff. So it's like, exciting because I feel that when you say it as well too,
Yeah.
And the one thing about Consideration, like as a listener, as a fan, is like, it always held itself up in the standard of like, yo, I am giving this to you. Right. And I always think that was such a big story with the release overall. It's like, here's something to you, consider it, right?
Yeah.
Reconsideration is like literally kind of reclaiming that and saying, no, this is for me now, right? Like, I'm going to take everything that you know and everything that I gave to you, and I'm going to take it back and say like, okay, this is for me now, right? This is the core. Here's the heart of these songs. Here's the heart of what this stuff is about. It's not a traditional remix EP, right?
No.
It's not like we're getting some tight DJs to do a rework or tight producers to do a rework of these songs. No, you're like reimagining what the core of these songs are, that's super impactful. That's super impactful. Yeah. And I think
do you feel like, I'm sorry to cut you off, but do you feel like because you've already heard it a certain way that you imagine it a different way after hearing it the first time?
Me?
Both of you.
We're too connected.
I'll let Vic answer, because my
I
answer is
think
going to be.
I think now you're interviewing both of us. This is
No, I know, because I can see Vic already be like, yo, you know what? This shit needs more bass. You know what I mean?
Well, Emily knows me. Emily knows how I work. Like, I'm very unforgiving in my feedback. That definitely has not changed. That has not changed. And I mean, Omar knows, because we're obviously with all of our residents and all the people we bring through in the studio. I do consulting sessions.
Right? Yeah,
It's my one way to kind of keep working with artists without like being there, having to like be in the nitty gritty of managing and just like feeling the punches of that. Yeah. So I get to work with all these amazing, really, really small artists and like emerging artists who are really just kind of trying to get their legs in this. And I'm very unforgiving in my feedback. So Emily knows that.
Maybe if you guys like put it on 45 so I can dance to it.
Stupid. I hate you. Well, I'm not gonna really listen to this if it doesn't touch vinyl. Right? I need it on wax, bro. Yeah. No, but I think, in all honesty, you know, Consideration was an important release in general from understanding it, being a part of it, seeing it. But I think Reconsideration is the heart of it, right? Because it's timely. Like, it's super timely. It makes sense. It's like when you talk about any artist, and like for all the artists out there listening and all the people listening, like, you were developing a story not only for the outside world, not only for people to understand and learn and see your growth, which is super crucial and important, right? Because people relate to people. That's what this is all about. But also for yourself. It's like, I see myself in these releases. I understand where I was. I know that benchmark of my life. I can like pinpoint parts of myself in that. And I feel like when you hit, like how you said, when you hit something that you write that is for you, it like makes all the sense in the world. You know?
Write what you know.
Yeah. And like, these are stories.
Double E.
Emily, like, I can't give enough praise to Emily. Emily is like one of the best songwriters I know. And I think like all industry, all bullshit aside, like all fucking having to deal with the nitty gritty of like politics or whatever, because that's what the fucking music industry is. Don't even get me started. I can keep going. That is the core of fucking of making music, is like telling me stories, showing me, you know, something, like not just telling me what it is, but showing me how it is.
Yeah.
Right.
Lonestar, this performance, especially on Shot in the Dark, like does that, because it's at its core. It's like the bare bones, like here's
so clear and so direct, and everything had a purpose. You know what I mean? Like, it felt like, if like that song, I mean, I'll be honest with you, Emily, I haven't heard all your music, but I heard this definitely. And you touched me, and I mean, definitely we're gonna have to have a beer and talk about that song. You know what I mean?
I can't wait.
Because I can't wait. I mean, I'm married and stuff like that, but I've had some exes that I felt like that about. You know what I mean? Before, you know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, where is this going?
No, you guys are thinking the wrong way all the time, guys. Come on, you know what I mean?
I'm glad that you are able to make it your own, and that's like exactly what I want from everyone.
Exactly. Everybody has that moment, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Exactly. You just, you know, it's just you know, it's a, what do they call it? The corner of my mind, or what is it? Just in the corner of my mind. You know?
Is this an idiom?
It's right there. Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's a moment. That's what we remember, right? I mean, I don't know. Write what you know, right? And I know
that. Write what you know. Yeah.
Coming out of a bad relationship. Hard. Exactly.
Yeah.
Speak to me like you would speak to your friends, you know.
I'm gonna get off my soapbox of Emily Afton and just like, yo, tell us where people can find you online, how to connect with you, what you got coming up. Like, this is the time for you to plug everything. So go down your list. Let's hear it.
Pluggity plugs. I have a website, an official musician website.
Damn.
Just kidding. Go to my Instagram. Who are you kidding? Just go at Emily Afton Music.
LinkedIn.
Go to my LinkedIn.
I mean, okay, wait, real quick side note. People don't even fucking, like, it's like when people think about like, oh, we should print business cards. I'm like, for what? You're just give them your IG anyway. Like,
business cards are literally like a thing where you go like, here, can you throw this away for me?
Yeah. Do you have a trash can? Yeah.
Recycle
right. So all of my music is on Spotify, Apple Music, all of the places that people find music. I just released 2 music videos that I shot in San Francisco, releasing another one in 2 weeks. That was shot, excuse me, that was shot in a hidden botanical tunnel in San Francisco that we found on shoot or on like a location scouting. We're like, ooh, yes, this is it. So I got some live videos that I think are pretty cute, and they're on my YouTube, which is just, if you just search Emily Afton. My Instagram is at Emily Afton Music, and I think that's all the plugs for where to find me.
Can you spell that for me for the Mexicans that don't never learn how to read?
Or for the boomers who don't know how to use Instagram.
Okay,
sure.
YouTube.
We'll that.
I want them to look you up at YouTube because I know that you have some beautiful performance. Like you said, those new videos and stuff.
Thank you. Yeah, botanical tunnel. Okay. Okay, so it's Emily, Emily, and then Afton, Afton.
There it is.
Yeah, it gets confused a lot actually. So thank you.
Mm-hmm.
The other Emily Afton.
See.
Right, there is another Emily Afton. Beware what you might find.
You see, that's what I'm here for. I mean, I'm the guy that, when I'm the waiter that like you're like, yo, I need oh, boom, that's me right there. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
I'm very observant.
Yeah,
that's a really important purpose, man. Honestly, I appreciate that. On behalf of the world, thank you.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing for the world. Actually, like you need this. Like it's not about like what I need anymore because I have what I want. I have my wife.
You got 2 kids, bro.
You got 2 kids. Like I have a house. It's nice to me. Is like, what does the world need? You know what I mean? Yeah. What does the world need now?
Think about the people who don't know how to use Instagram.
Exactly.
Right.
I'm gonna go to school back. I'm gonna go back to school, Ronnie Dangerfield. Let's go.
Wow. That would be a great series. Okay, anyway. Emily, thank you so much. It's always a pleasure. We're definitely going to see each other soon because now we're in the same neck of the woods.
Yes.
Definitely come through the studio. We'll keep you posted on more info and stuff for the different events we're going to be having. Thank you so much. Stay safe. We appreciate your time.
Thank you, guys.
Stay on tune. You're going to watch Emily Afton's performance on Shot in the Dark of Lonestar. Be sure to follow her, smash that subscribe button. Let's fucking go.
Caress it. Don't smash it.
Ooh.
Caress the everybody's trying to smash it.
Either one.
Gentle it. Like just saying,
let's change it. Let's change it up right here. Change it up from here.
Like what is it? What would be the word? It'd be caress.
Yeah, caress that like button and we'll go from there.
Oh my god. Thank you so much, Emily.
Thank you guys.
The foreplay to being a fan forever.
Yep. Yep.
I don't even know.
All right. Thank you both.
Emily, thanks.